Hey friends, welcome back to Truth Works. As we turn the calendar to the month of September, we have a new topic, and that is providing hope during unexpected uncertainty. How do we as leaders engage our people, engage our families, engage people in our lives in a way that provides hope when we're facing things that we do not expect? Specifically today, we're going to look at how do we turn interruptions into opportunities. What if I told you that Jesus walked on water, fed the 5,000, and healed the sick shortly after one of the greatest tragedies of his life? Well, look no further than Matthew 14, where Jesus does just that. At the request of one of his guests, King Herod beheads John the Baptist, the guy that baptizes Jesus at the beginning of Jesus's ministry. One of the closest ministry colleagues, friends of Jesus, is gone. We see shortly after that Jesus gets away and spends some time in isolation, probably praying and reflecting and grieving, quite honestly. But as he comes back to shore from the boat he's in, you see a crowd gathered, and there he immediately heals the sick, sees that they're hungry and feeds them, and then shortly thereafter walks on water with his disciples. How does he do that? How did Jesus summon up the energy and the strength to do that? If it were me, I'd be like, hey, leave me alone. I'm grieving. One of my closest friends is gone. What are you guys doing? But Jesus sees the provident, sovereign hand of God responding to the Spirit at work in his life and is ready to serve. How does he do that? Well, first, I think we see the important thing is that he gets alone. He gets time to be with him by himself with the Father. I think that's a great lesson for us as leaders. When things are going hard, we need that time. We need to calibrate. We need to spend time. We need to pray. We need to confess. We need to ask God's strength. We need the Spirit of God to fill us and be ready to do that. And all that is required by getting alone. So leaders, get alone and get in tune with the situation and in tune with the Father. But then, as he sees the sovereign and provident hand of God, he knows that it's not time to stop ministering, but to keep ministering. So he's ready to feed the 5,000, to heal the sick, and to display his deity by walking on water. And the same is true of us. We have the same Spirit of God in us. It's the same Spirit that rose Jesus from the dead exists in us. And so we continually need to lean into that. When things are interrupting and things aren't going the way we planned, it could be that God's tapping us on the shoulder and saying, hey, pay attention. There's people here that I need you to minister to. You're my child. You're my follower. Be ready to do it. So again, what a challenge for us to consider. Matthew 14, be ready and see interruptions as opportunities. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.